We expect 5 trends in 2018. The first one would be the more use of distributed ledger technology to enable faster and more efficient settlement and clearing. 2 would be the increased use of cryptocurrency by consumers as well as companies, and the recognition of cryptocurrency by the regulators. The third one would be more online involvement by consumers in their pension and mutual investments. So there would be more algorithm-based trading, more interactive trading, and mobile trading. The fourth one would be the use of internal data for lending. For example, companies like Amazon, who has a lot of data on their merchants, would be able to extend more credit to these merchants rather than the merchants needing banks. And due to the upcoming regulations such as PSD2, open banking, and GDPR, there would be more RegTech involvement in FinTech. So to summarize, in order for financial sectors to be competitive as well as to be in compliance with the upcoming regulations, they need to collaborate a lot more with the FinTech companies.
Advances in technology has enabled most individuals nowadays, irrespective of background, to be part of an online network. So for example, social media. Additional advancements in technology include cryptography and blockchain. It's a way of transmitting information in a much safer way to the participants that this information is intended to, such as lending. There is a lot of peer-to-peer borrowing through these new FinTech startups. Raising funds for new companies, see for instance crowdfunding, even creating new currencies, see for example cryptocurrencies such as the Bitcoin. Identifying individuals who have a knowledge of both areas. You can find individuals who are experts in finance, you can find individuals who are experts in computer sciences, but there is a limited pool of those who have a good understanding of both finance and technology in order to take this industry forward.
Essentially, many view finance and technology as potentially disruptive, or others as an opportunity. For us, academics here in Glasgow, the view is that essentially this entails a great opportunity both for the business community and the financial sector, provided that academics and practitioners focus on essentially the enabling forces of financial technology for the financial sector. Our current work here in Glasgow is related to essentially 2 specific domains of the financial sector, that of responsible banking and that of developing finance. In the responsible banking domain, essentially there's a series of applications that essentially could involve the collaboration between investors and banks through hybrid models of crowdfunding enabled by blockchain technology, and things that essentially can improve the risk management for both banks and for a largely unprotected audience, investors in crowdfunding. This is just an example, but there's plenty more enabling and collaborative forces that can basically make the model of responsible banking operate more smoothly and highlight the big role that financial technology can play. In the field of development finance, there the opportunity is really unique because I think the world as a whole was really in need of applications that will fully enable the potential of development finance through potentially monitoring essentially the uses of development assistance via again, blockchain technologies and essentially being able to monitor the flows of development assistance. Also through models that essentially can enable better use of trade credit, better exporting capacity from developing countries to developed and vice versa. Doing research and potentially providing some of the applications that can enable the full potential of FinTech in the business community and the financial sector so that it becomes a collaborative force, a force for essentially societal well-being and improvement instead of just another thing that's considered just disruptive.